Okay, so this is the code for the Jungle Jump game. So first we just import all the libraries that we need for the code, and then it's followed up by something called a class game and a bunch of functions. So first we initialize, and then we load all the sounds, images, and everything in the load data, and then we start a new game, like setting everything to 0 and setting all the groups and stuff like that, and then we run it and we tell what run means. And then in the update we just give it all these scenarios, like what happens if the player hits a mob, how do we spawn a mob, what happens if the player reaches this space, and what happens if a player hits a power up, and all these things. And then next is draw, where like it just basically draws the screen. And then in the define show start screen and the show go screen, it's just basically the end screen, like the game over screen, and the start screen. And then we have the jump settings, where there's like a bunch of settings, like the title, the player properties, the game properties, and a bunch of other stuff. And then in the jump sprites, we have first we imported everything. And then in here, we have a bunch of classes, like for the player, the platform, the mobs, and the power-ups, and their different properties that they have, like what will happen if the player hits it, how does the player move, and all these types of things. So yeah. Okay, so this is the XML file where all my images for my game are stored, like the monkey walk animation, the idle animation, and there's even like the eagle predator animation. And these are all like the platforms, the different types of platforms. And I basically just found these all on the internet, and I just grouped them all together in one picture. You can see all the different types of power-ups, the monkey and the eagle. And then I just created a sprite sheet out of them, and now I use it in my game for the animation and the different types of image. Okay, so now let's run, and I'll show you the outcome. So it goes to the start screen with this jungle background, and it tells you your high score, which for me is 2,445. And it says the title, Jungle Jump, and arrows to move, space to jump, and press a key to play. So let's press one key. And these are the platforms you have to jump on, because if you fall off, it'll go to the game over screen. And you also can't touch the eagles because they're like your predator and they're trying to stop you from getting higher. And the more platforms you climb, the more points you get. So now I have 270. And there's also a red power up, which if you hit, it'll give you like a boost in the air. So let's go and find it. See, there's that red plant. If we touch it, see, it gives us a boost. So yeah, you can keep on going forever and try and get a high score. Thanks for watching. If you wanted the code and want to try out my game, it's in the description below.